Hello everyone, Patricius Juandano here. Today's topic is phonology. Have you ever wondered what is the difference between ship and sheep? As in, I went to Bali by ship and I went to Bali with a dozen of sheep. Difference between ship and sheep. Also the difference between show me your sheep and show me your ship. Oops. Okay, but anyhow, uh, can you figure out the difference between sheep and ship and shit and sheep? Okay, that is the domain of English phonology. Now I'm going to explain a little bit about English phonology. Hopefully this will introduce you to this quite interesting area of linguistics. Let's dive to my PowerPoint slides. Okay, so this is a topic for today, phonology. Now, before proceeding further, I would like to point out the difference between phonetics and phonology. So phonetics is actually the study of sounds produced by humans, regardless of their languages. While phonology, in contrast, is the study of sounds patterns in different languages. So now you can clearly see the difference. Phonetics deals with sounds produced by humans, irrespective of their languages. But in phonology, we begin to address language, a certain language. Now, because you're studying at English department, you are going to study English phonology, the sound patterns of English language. And therefore, it is English phonology. Okay? Now, let me start with organs of speech. These are parts of our body, yeah, especially from the lips to down to the throat, which play important roles in producing language or producing sounds, to be more exact. Without these organs, there is no way we can produce different sounds, a variety of sounds. Okay, so we start with number one here is the bilabial. We call it bilabial. From the term here, bi means two, labial is lips, so the two lips. Yeah. You have the labiodental. Labiodental is the part between, or the part on which our teeth and our lips meet. Yeah, that's the labiodental. And then you have dental and interdental, number three, the teeth ridge. Yeah. And then alveolar, part of the roof of our mouth. Yeah, call it roof of our mouth, yeah, or the ceiling of our mouth. Yeah. And then you have postal alveolar. Further back after the alveolar, you have the retroflex and palatoalveolar, which are still part of postal alveolar. And then you have palatal. Palatal is the hard palate, the hard part of our mouth roof, yeah, the roof of our mouth. Yeah. Then you have velar. Velar here, number 7, is further back after the palatal. Then you have the uvula. And then you have the pharyngeal here, down here. Yeah. So these are parts of the organs of speech. These are the organs which enable us to produce sounds. And also there is one more thing here. It's very important. It's called glottis and vocal cords. It's actually very important. It plays important roles when we produce voiced sounds, like in v and b. When you produce those two sounds, then the vocal cords uh, vibrate. The vocal cords vibrate. V and b, and also d. You can feel it yourself if you put your finger here when you pronounce v. The vocal cords vibrate. And this we call it voiced sound. Now, in contrast to voiced sounds, we have voiceless sounds or unvoiced, like f, f, yeah, and p and t. Now, when we produce those sounds, our vocal cords do not vibrate. Yeah, okay, so that's an important difference. Yeah. The next one is manner and place of articulation. Manner is how a sound is produced, and place is what organs of speech operate during the production of the sound. So we have a simple map here, simple chart. I mean, you have place here, and you have manner. In manner, you have stop. Yeah, stop or plosives is produced using our two lips, like when we pronounce p and b. Yeah, we hold the flow of the air, and then a fraction of seconds later, we explode it, and that's why it's called plosive. Sometimes we uh, blow the air out of the blockage, so we have p and b. Okay, and then you have a labiodental, linguodental, alveolar. When we pronounce t and d, you can feel the tip of your tongue touches the teeth ridge when you produce the t and d, and that's why it's called alveolar. Yeah? And then you have k and g when the back of your tongue touches the velar, and you produce k and g. Yeah? Glottal. Actually, we have this in our language when you say jumat. Yeah, jumat. The at there is actually the glottal. Yeah. And then we have a fricative when we pronounce v and v, of and v, sorry, of and v, f and the, yeah, s and z, sh and j. Yeah. Notice that the bold-faced letters here denote the voiced sounds. Yeah. So when we produce all of the bold-faced letters here, all of the bold-faced sounds, our our vocal cords vibrate, and that's why it's called voiced sound. Yeah. Then we have affricate, j and j. We have nasal. We produce this sound m, n, and ng. This is ng. Yeah, by playing with the flow of the air through our nose and through our nose cavity and our mouth. When you blow the air through your nose and through the mouth, and you have and and Okay. Then you have liquid. Oh, another one here. You have glide like w, y. Yeah. Okay. So this is how a sound is produced and what organs of speech are involved in their production. Um, okay, phonemic chart. Let me show you one more. Phonemic chart is like this. Yeah, this one. So you have a phonemic chart here. Again, the bold sound is voiced, and if it is not bold, then it is voiceless or unvoiced. So you have vowels here, and you have consonants. So you have different sounds with each with a example of a word that uses that sound. For example, here is sheep, here is sheep. Good, should. Now you probably notice that the colon here means that the vowel is a bit lengthened. You have to pronounce it a bit longer. Yeah, that's denoted by the colon there. Here, wait, bed, teacher. Here, the inverted here is pronounced teacher. Bird, door, tourist, boy, show, cat, up, far, on, air, air, my, cow, pea, boat, tea, dog, cheese, June, car, go, fly, video, think, this, see, zoo, shell, television, man, now, sing, at, love, red, wet, yes. Okay, so you have a complete chart here of the English consonants and vowels. You can have a go at the looking at a particular word, and then you try to rewrite those words using these charts. For example, we have the word sheep here, and then you have to produce sheep, the sh. Where is the sh there? Sh, here, sheep, and then you have e here, long e, and then you have p, sheep. It's called phonetic transcription. You will learn about that later when you take English phonology. But for this introduction, that's it. Stay safe, stay healthy, and good luck.